episode 4. And I just wanted to make kind of a shorter video with an actual topic that came to mind that most of you would probably not have seen any of my other channel information. I talk about these things a lot. Again, I'm waiting for you to bring up topics, but until then, I just use my favorites. So today I wanted to discuss switch words, or tonight, and give just a slight background on how I found out about them. Someone posted in a group about them, and I had been very diligently researching words because I understand how important they are to our energies and how they can be negative, a lot, or they can be positive. And so I tried to weigh my words. No one's perfect, but I ran into the switch words and found out they're quite powerful words. And what they are is that they are words that connect your consciousness levels together to create results faster and easier than maybe the law of attraction or transurfing, all these various things that we do to allow our lives to flow a little better. And so yeah, there's several lists. You just can search switch words online. And see, I got all ready here, and then I forgot the ashtray. So yeah, the switch words, there's several lists. You can look up exactly what you would like. If you're looking for to get money, to get more money or big money or a job, they have words for that. And then, of course, there's words for love. Anything that you need a word for, you can find it. There's also there's a word called, there's a golden sunrise phrase. That's kind of an all-purpose phrase for when you can't quite decide maybe exactly what you want. You just want more abundance, more prosperity. And so the ones I've used lately, and I'm going to make some videos of the ones I've used, but the ones I've used lately, let's see. The one that was my favorite, that was kind of an easy 1-2 punch word phrase, yeah, divine count. Divine count is miracle money. Divine means miracles, and count means make money. Excuse me. And I've been using that for a while. At least, excuse me, good grief. At least the last 3, maybe 4 months. And it was working. It was working so good. I wondered, it was working almost to the penny, which is interesting, right? That you're, getting this, getting the work and doing the work and, getting things paid off and to the penny. That's good. How can I have more pennies left? How can I have more money left? And so I looked it up, and they said basically you need to add the amount that you want onto the words. So for instance, if I'm looking for money, then I would just put the amount. Okay, well, yeah, that's working better now. But that's just like a basic, that's something that I just kind of, after you say it for a while, it becomes second nature. You find yourself thinking about stuff instead of saying your words, and you're like, oh, wait, I know what I should be doing. Divine count, divine count, divine count. They say there's all kinds of different ways you can use them. Usually I would say you would use a phrase, at least when you first start saying it, maybe 28 times right back to back, and then just say it throughout the day, and especially before bed. And so that's like I said, it helped me almost to the penny. So you can add things to it. For instance, find, you could add find divine count, and that's more about growing money, not so much as like make money right away. But find means fortune, And so that would probably be over time. You can make your fortune. I don't know what each word means. These are just ones that I've kind of used before. There's a one that's called Shreem Brizzy. Brizzy? Shreem Brizzy. That is for wealth. They actually have a 9-hour video with the words Shreem Brizzy. So, like, you can fall asleep listening to it and wake up and keep on going. Pretty cool, actually. And the more you say it, the more the energy resonates, and then the more you get ideas for things to do or, anything. It can come from any direction. It could be you that it happens to. It could be, it will affect you in the end, but it can come from anywhere. And you can also make sure it comes from anywhere by adding somehow to them. For instance, you could say find divine count somehow 100%, and then put, whatever it is you're looking for. But you don't want to go too many levels on the words, okay? Because keep in mind, you're talking to your subconscious, unconscious, consciousness, okay? The energies, basically. And you're doing it in the mode of it's already happening. I know this works. That's the mindset. I know this works. So I'm just putting my words out for it to happen. So that's the mindset. And so you find divine count, find divine count, find divine count. This is what I do. Find divine count, find divine count. And then I'm not saying it like all day, but I'm saying it, enough and with the energy of it's coming. I know it's coming. It's coming. It's cool. And so that's what you do. You just kind of do it in the flow, knowing that it works. And, after it works a couple of times, you get more confident. You pick some different words and you do some different situations. Maybe you work on your love life for a little while. Maybe you work on opening your own business for a little while. Maybe you work on, you can't control people with this though. So don't try to control your children with it. You can maybe tell them about it and make suggestions. But you can't try to control other people. That's the restriction on the switch words. That is the major restriction, okay? It's cold in here, look. So yeah, that's a major restriction. Otherwise, go with the flow. Let's see, I've used those. Those have probably been the main ones. I mean, like I said, I've only been doing it a few months. And I've done a couple of testimonial videos on them because they're just, like I said, they're just like, honestly, it's kind of like magic. But it's okay because we live in a paranormal world, whether people want to acknowledge it or not. It is. So I'm kind of okay with that. I mean, I don't want to be called something I'm not, but I see how energy works. I'm an intuitive, and I've acknowledged that over the last, 10, 12, 15 years. But honestly, I haven't had a lot of really intense interactions with energy. I tend to talk to people and be able to know what they need. It just, kind of happens. But as far as energy recently, it's gotten really intense. I don't know if it's this Mercury thing, maybe. But wow, it's been interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it's definitely there, It's like something very strong. So, but as far as switch words, look up what you're looking for and then use them and report back to me so I can know how you're working with them. There is a Facebook group, of course, for them. God, there's more than one of everything over there. And then you can find them on YouTube. Several people, made videos. They were discovered by a guy. I want to say Freud might have known about them, but there was a couple other guys that were involved in bringing them to light. Because again, our world is all about energy. All right. Have a great night. This is Whispers in the Dark with RENE.